Hello!
Hello.
Welcome to Lucky Hit Plays. We haven't done one of these for a while. I'm Murray Curry.
I'm Shelved Gamer.
Shelved Gamer. I hope that's not too loud. No, it's fine.
You think it's fine?
Yeah, I think so. It's all good. And we're playing Metroid Zero Mission. And why are we playing Metroid Zero Mission?
Because there's a new Metroid game coming out. A proper one. No, there's an actual 2D Metroid game. When I say proper one.
Indeed. So we thought, hey, on the lead up to Metroid Samus Returns, why don't we play some of the classic early 2D?
2D ones, yeah. I mean,
I was about to call it a Metroidvania.
I mean, it is. Yeah, so
let's play a Metroid.
We're sort of starting at the beginning in a way. This is Zero Mission, which is a spectacular remake of the original Metroid, which is, to be fair, the original Metroid has not aged, but it's a tough old bird, that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to play this one because it's easier. Yeah. So,
that's it. So the funny thing is, I think you played this kind of recently, didn't you? I haven't played this in years. Yeah,
I mean, it's my rule to play this every year. So I play this every single year.
Okay. I have a similar rule with Shenmue.
This is mechanically my favourite Metroid game. It's difficult for me to pick between this and Super Metroid, because Super Metroid has the beautiful atmosphere. And there's not a lot in it in the gameplay, but I do think this one has slightly better gameplay. So, Planet Zebus, I called this place home once, in peaceful times.
In peaceful times.
Aww.
What was her voice like in Other M? I can't remember, but I just remember it was whiny.
It was good. Yeah. it was a head scratcher. Like, she's a lady. There's no secret in this one. Or a man with very. No, he's not. He's space
Metroid
man.
is a man.
Yeah.
And his sexy metal pants.
His sexy metal pants. And Metroid doesn't have to crawl. He turns into a ball. He's got a very bendy arm cannon, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. So yeah, I mean, I haven't even clapped eyes on this film. I do own it. I just played it many moons ago, and I remember getting annoyed at the hard mode. So so it's nice for me to sort of revisit this, and I thought, you should play this one.
Yeah, give it a bash. I'm still not amazing at it. I have done 100% on this, but I'm not.
I don't think I've done that.
I'm not great though. There is an interesting thing though. If you 100% this game, Meta Ridley at the end of the game gets harder.
Oh,
so that's fun.
Why?
Yeah. So you good? Well, we'll see about that.
Who are you?
See, I haven't practiced doing bomb jumps, so I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I might be able to. It's fine.
Oh, okay. What you mean, like when you keep finding bombs and
climbing with the bombs, and you can sequence break the game with them. If you're cool.
Well, basically, I want to cover after this another Metroid 2 remake.
I think it'll be thematically wise because it has the same sort of sprites and game feel, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, that project was based on this. Yeah, they took the same approach where they could sort of use artistic license to redesign the stages as they want.
Yeah.
While keeping the vague framework, and yeah, it's actually it's going to sound really disloyal, but it's actually my favourite Metroid game, even though it's not an official one.
Well, the thing is, it's a sort of like that was bound to happen, really, because it's like an enhanced remake of your favourite Metroid game.
Yes, 2 is actually my favourite Metroid game. Really like that game.
I like Metroid 2.
It got slagged off a bit because it was a lot less exploration based. It was very linear.
Yeah.
And obviously, when you compared it with the game before it, one was too open and
it was Metroid 1 was a bit before its time because it just didn't have the facilities to things like a map. Do you really need,
I know. Whenever I play Metroid 1, I have no shame in admitting that I do actually use a map.
Yeah. I'm not going to do it without a map. I refuse.
Because the secrets aren't like ones that you'll memorise. They are literally like bomb the floor here because you have to.
Yeah. They're super obscure, and because everything looks the same, because effectively they have used copy pastes of the areas. It's a good game. I like the original Metroid, but it does come with that caveat, unfortunately. Yeah. For a game as ambitious as it was, I think it is impressive. But yeah, I don't want to go this way yet. No, I think this is the Ridley room, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, the statues.
Yeah, to get some other brain.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, maybe that much.
I can't remember. Did they do the? Yeah, they did do the crane theme really well in this game, didn't they?
Oh, I guess I've got to go there. That's annoying. Yeah, they did do it.
Right, start again. You messed up the run.
Yeah. This is games done really slow.
Games done adequately.
Games will get there.
Game's just done, alright? They're done. Shut up.
Shut up, yo.
So does this door now become open, or...?
Get attacked.
Oh, that's annoying that you have to go in that room.
Yeah. That's just annoying for speedruns. That's like a weird thing. This game is very speedrun centric, and then that is...
Yeah, they've done that, which doesn't really feel necessary to me.
No. I mean...
Also, look, oh, they're giving you tips on where to go, like holding your hand like Fusion.
It's good game design though, I must admit, like making you go that way for the scene because you know that is an area that you can eventually go to. It's not just a blank room. You identify it as a different room. It's like when you play Super Metroid, there's that room that has a big ice skull.
Yeah.
It's like it stands out, you know, so you remember to go there. It's not just a random room, you just got to come back to and hope you remember that there was randomly a door there.
Yeah.
So it seems like... It seems almost random, but there's subtle clues in the Metroid games after like the second one to sort of help you find your way. I think we've got to go down.
But yeah, I remember Zero Mission was just a bit too hand-holdery. Is that holdery?
Fusion, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, no.
Yeah.
Fusion.
Yeah, Fusion. Yeah, it's a little bit.
It was too much, really. I mean, like that's.
I like Fusion, but I think it's just,
I do like the game.
It's the dialogue more than the you can't go wherever you like that bothers me. I just can't be bothered to listen to the story. I don't care.
Did you ever see that amazing scene in Fusion? If you do a very tricky shine spark, you can get back to a place you're not supposed to.
Oh.
And when you go and see the computer, they sort of say, "Oh, you're not supposed to be here yet, Samus. Maybe we should let her in on our plan." And the guy goes, "No." But yeah, it's like really awkward to get to. This isn't in the original.
No.
What's this?
It's like literally unplayable.
So I'm going to mention that we are playing this on an emulator, but we own the original game, so leave us alone.
Leave us be. Yeah, I own it, and I can see your cartridge over there, so. Leave it alone, yeah. I paid 30 quid for that. Like,
yeah, same here, yeah.
Didn't get it new, it was boxed.
Oh, you're going to punch me then.
I will.
I got 30 quid for a bundle of 5 games on the GBA, and 2 of them were Zero Mission and Fusion.
I'll tell you what though, I got Fusion brand new, right, for £5.
Now that is impressive.
When I went to buy Devil May Cry 3 standard edition when that came out, they just had it up front. And they were like £5. I was like, what? No one buying this?
What? Well, yeah, that's the problem with Metroid, isn't it? They don't sell.
Yeah.
Even though it's the weirdest situation ever, because I mean, it's like I put it on the same sort of curse as Shenmue, really, where it's like the game industry recognises and reveres
they always do.
Metroid.
Yeah, they do critically well generally.
Yeah, but critics love it, and the fans that do really love it are absolutely rabid. I mean, I am a huge Metroid fan. As far as I'm concerned, Metroid's my favourite Nintendo series.
Yeah.
And above Zelda and all that, Metroid's my favourite thing that Nintendo do. But they always don't sell well.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I mean, maybe they did at a time, like around,
Well, I was watching a video on it not too long ago, and apparently the first game was just not well received at all. And in the second game, again, because it was so different to the first one, it actually got a lot of slagging off. And and then Super Metroid was another one. It came out very late for the system. And but that and a few other reasons, basically, it just didn't sell as well as it should do. But obviously, since then, Super Metroid is considered like one of the greatest speedrunning games,
Yeah.
and
It's one of the most beloved games on the Super Nintendo.
yeah, it really is. But no one bought it,
Yeah.
and that's why Metroid games are so few and far between now, because Nintendo know that they're not really going to make that.
I mean, I don't know whether it was marketing, because until only reason I knew what Metroid was is because I got a copy of Metroid 2 with my Game Boy back in the day. That's the only reason I knew. I'd never seen the original. I never even saw Super Metroid in shops.
Yeah, same here.
It wasn't until a later time that I found those. But
I remember I was trying to play 2 on the Game Boy when I was a bit too young to fully appreciate it. So I'm really glad I came back and tried it later.
yeah, I wasn't really. I didn't understand open world games at the time, so
Yeah.
it was like it's a platformer and that's it really.
And even though 2's linear, it's still quite awkward to find all the secrets. It
Yeah,
really is.
especially if you're a wee lad.
Yeah, but it was a bit too heavy for me at the time.
I remember I got it that and Wave Race on Game Boy.
Yeah, same here. I love Wave Race.
Yeah, it's really good actually. I like that Wave Race game. It's weird though. That means the Game Boy one's the first Wave Race, because a lot of people think of like Wave Race 64, but obviously that wasn't the first one. I think there's 3 Wave Race games. That's like a Nintendo property no one's done anything with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's happened to Wave Race? Bring out another Wave Race.
Yeah.
Dicks.
Well, and like everyone's already said this, but you know, a new F-Zero would be nice.
Yeah, I don't know why that's been dormant for so long.
I don't even understand the logic.
Yeah, I was so happy this year at E3 because I kept saying, like, both on air and off air, I kept saying I'll be really happy if we get a Metroid.
Yeah.
Just please let's have a Metroid. So they go ahead and announce 2.
Yeah.
2 Metroids.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that we were getting Prime 4.
Yeah, that's obviously that's going to be a way off, but it's actually happening.
Yeah.
That actually was revealed during E3, and then they waited until afterwards at the Treehouse thing to actually announce the Samus Returns.
Samus Returns, yeah.
Really weird.
Why?
Right, how long have we been going? I can't see.
Would you have to switch places?
Yeah, you're right. You just have a rest there, mate. So, Shelved Gamer here is playing this. I think we already mentioned that.
Yeah. Sounds like sure. See if I can
you're going to practice the bomb jumping.
Yeah, actually.
Okay, I do it a different way.
Really?
Yeah, I think mine's less
You
patience.
do it wrong.
I do it wrong, yes. Yeah.
You do it. You rather do it right.
I sort of go and that's kind of good.
Okay, then. We'll say if we'll not actually need to do it.
Okay.
Because otherwise we'll be here all day.
It is a good sequence breaker.
See, I'm not really sure how I can use that to get further quicker, because I know I can do it, it's just I don't remember where to do it. So, well, you know.
Well, we're not going through any silly speed runs or anything like that, we're just playing the game.
This game isn't long at the best of times, really.
Hand holding.
Perhaps. Knowing what to do. See, I could probably sequence break up here, actually. I have a shoot, but
Okay, let's have a look then. Go on. Oh, you're hard.
don't throw me off.
Bip, 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 bip. Does that help?
It helps loads, mate. Love you, you're great.
Oh, no, it's working. It's working the treats. Oh, I see. You want to skip the icy pricks.
Not gonna happen.
It would probably work better if you were at one of the extreme edges.
Better if you were great. Tough up there, really.
Try my method's probably better.
Yeah. Is that where you got all your friends?
Yeah. So, when you finish this game, you unlock the first original.
You do, in this one, which is great. Great. Oh, there's something in there.
It is pretty cool they do that, but does it emulate well?
Yeah.
It's the 4, there we go.
Yeah, it's. I'm pretty sure.
I seem to remember it being alright. I mean, that was how I first played through it, actually.
I think it's the same as like. Should we go up the top first, or should we go down there?
I don't know.
I think it's like the same as the NES Classic version.
Ah, yeah, that would make sense. I really missed the NES Classic version. I wish they'd carried on with that because we only got Castlevania 2 and 3 and they did.
That would have been great. 2 would have been.
Sorry, go on.
No, carry on.
I was going to say, imagine 3 on GTA.
3 would be nice. Even 2 with like not a shit script.
Yeah.
And save feature.
No.
Oh, does that have a save feature or is it password? It's password, isn't it?
Well, they put a save feature in 1, which was really nice. It was like playing the
it's
disc version.
yeah, the Famicom Disc one. Yeah.
I think it may have been actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Or yeah, they at least made it work the same.
Yeah.
And I think 2 did have that, didn't it?
I don't think it did on the NES.
No, not on the NES, but on the Famicom Disc, I think it did.
I think so, yeah.
No, it did. I remember. Yeah. Well, not that I had it, but you know.
Yeah. I remember back in the day in Japan, we used to play Castlevania or
Yeah,
Akamujo Dracula.
As a wee lad. I think you're fine. But yeah, obviously we have password save. But if it was based on a disc system and it was free, we'd have that amazing sound chip added.
Yeah, the FM chip.
But that really sounded good in Castlevania 3.
It did, yeah.
Usually I see a bit of an improvement, but Castlevania 3 just sounded
I think it's just
incredible.
objectively better.
Yeah.
You know, it's one.
It was a slightly easier game as well, because 3 was brutal for us.
I thought there might be a shine spot from there. Doesn't matter, because I ain't got the speed up.
Always good to know.
Nice.
Ball sack. Not really.
It's a hairy ball sack.
Classic song here. I'm really looking forward to hearing Creed.
Great, yeah.
I mean, that's like one of the best Metroid themes there is. Oh, I thought you could go and do that. Ah, you can.
No.
Go back. You
So I believe in the original version there was an early ice beam here.
Yes, I think there was.
That was
But you
clever.
can kind of get yourself stuck if you come down here too early. You don't have the high jump. But as you can see, they've put blocks here.
Yeah.
Oh, are they going to keep coming?
Ah, no, I might need to. Go away. Go away.
That's it.
Um,
So you had to get the ability to climb then. I always assumed you started with it.
no, yeah, you don't start with this one. It's like it's in Fusion from the start, but
Yeah.
in this it's like how she learned how to get it retroactively, putting that into the lore.
Cool. Yeah, the old because you can't do it in Super Metroid, can you?
Nope.
The ability to grapple onto ledges, which really adds a nice little
I like that.
layer to it, because you can do that thing where you can get into
North Ball from it.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you can get into like air vents and stuff.
Yeah.
That way, it's really nice.
And it's like she could sort of do diagonal shots off of it as well.
That's right. Yeah.
I feel like once when you go up, but I know it down is forward, so I'll go down. I'll come back here later, I guess.
We'll come back in here.
Alright.
Have you saved in a while?
Oh, okay, I'll get with that.
Save.
Better to be saved than not saved.
Let's check how we're doing for team. Yeah, we're still good.
Cool. So
We
yeah,
like to do 20 minutes an episode. I think it's pretty fair.
pretty reasonable. Yeah, so like, obviously Samus has just a power suit at this point. All she has.
Oh yeah, you want to, I assume various suits.
Yeah, the various suit is in his hand, so it's a gravity suit for the first time.
See, it's Metroid's one of those series where you start off. Well, not this one, but yeah, you usually start off with the full gear and you just drop it all down a drain.
It's mainly the Prime series that have that.
Oh god, yeah.
Really, really bad.
And then obviously other end, they were just like, oh, you just don't have permission.
Just another brain.
I'm not doing the voice from Captain N.
Oh.
Oh god, then ooh! That's really
You could do Simon Belmont.
this track. I always got, when I heard this particular version of it, you know the Dongo's temple. Sorry, Goron temple in Ocarina.
Is it the Goron Temple, or do you mean the Fire?
The Fire Temple, sorry.
Yeah.
It sounds so much like that, the same instrumentation, everything.
They changed that song, didn't they?
Did it?
Yeah, because it had like an Arabic chant in the Japanese version, and they changed it. So it's a little bit trivia. The song's basically the same, they just took the chant out.
They get themselves in trouble, did they?
Yeah, apparently. Or probably trying just to avoid trouble.
Yeah.
We can get that. There we go.
Go on.
Write it down.
Yeah.
Want to do that?
Yeah, it's so similar to the Fire Temple. The worst bit is figuring out when to press left and right.
Yeah.
So you are the Hammersmith hard man. You can do it.
I'm from Hammersmith. I'm from Chiswick.
Well, I am hard. Damn it.
I'm having trouble even with the jumps. The challenge parts just going to be hell.
Yeah. I always found the backgrounds in this game a little sort of out of place sometimes.
They feel very cartoony, I guess.
Yeah, they're like...
I think this is
they don't mix that well sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. I think if I had one complaint about this game, and it really is the only real complaint, is the colour palette's a bit much.
Yeah.
It's a bit bright, I think.
Yeah.
It's a small complaint. That's right.
Yeah, it's not really messing me up too much, but I just found the backgrounds a bit strange.
I don't know why it was bright. It's because God's sake. I did go the wrong way.
Good job.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
That's not fair.
North. It's not. That's not fair.
It's not fair, mate.
Yeah, I can jump from there, but I'll probably get myself stuck. So.
Yeah.
Probably want me to go to.
Oh no! What have you done?
I can't do that, so. I can't get myself stuck. That's not what's happened.
Can you bomb any of this? Oh crap!
I'm stuck now. If I can't get back.
Yeah. this is. I'm worried for this playthrough. I'm just going to keep firing him. You get in the way, it's your fault. When you shoot, you seem to flash red, which makes me feel like you're getting hurt.
Yeah.
Why have they done that?
That's weird, isn't it? I think it's supposed to be like a flash effect, but it just looks like you've been hurt.
Either that or it's to do with when you charge, you
could be.
stop. I don't know, it's weird. Oh no.
I can get back, but I might have to do a trick jump to do it.
Great start.
Speed run, nice.
Well, I'm not going to be much help because I do not remember too much of this.
I mean, I guess it could be that I've got to go. Oh, I've got a fucking thing right there. So I wasn't supposed to go this way.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be able to get yourself stuck like this.
No, by going the wrong way.
That's just bad design. Because you didn't do anything tricky to get up here.
No, it's just the way. The annoying thing is, I don't know if I can bomb jump over there easily.
Oh dear. You might have to start in the lava.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
That might work.
Ow.
Guys! This is stupid. Do what you did there, but to the right. Sort of nudge yourself. Not like that. That was shit.
Do it properly, yeah.
Oh!
Ah!
Nice.
That's why they call me Mr. Cool. I do call me that.
Yeah, I think you're meant to come here when you've got grapple.
Yeah.
You dick.
Okay.
We need to find a save point soon. Ah, there we go.
Okay.
So we're running out of time. Yeah, that is us.
Right.
Thanks for joining us, pals.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh.